What's up? Today we're doing... So this is Matt Beck. He just rolled in and opened up his suitcase to give us car parts. And there was a pretty excellent little surprise for the TSA on the back of the bill, apparently.
This is an engine wiring harness. Can you imagine what that looks like in the fucking...
It probably looks exactly
Oh,
like
it
a bomb.
definitely looks like a bomb. Fucking primo, dude. Thank you. You're awesome. Let's drink some beer, huh?
Yeah. So this is the 5.3 drive-by cable harness. Everything is, as you would see in a truck. We pull this out, and we are currently going to put this in this heap of garbage over here. This magnificent thing. And so, yeah, right now I'm going to kind of drape the harness just over the car.
So, where did you find the harness from?
Junkyard right by my house. Walked in there. Yep. Found one of the only trucks that wasn't cut up and everything. Okay. So the main thing I'm looking for is every one of these harnesses. I want to make sure that all of the connectors are uncut because it's like a nightmare trying to figure out what to do after the fact.
Right.
So it's best to just start with a truck that just got to the junkyard and hasn't been touched.
Okay.
And this was perfect. So I already put this in my 240SX. It has a 5.3 liter swap and made sure it was all turning on and all the sensors were working. So
this is a completely tested harness.
Yep.
From a junkyard.
Correct.
For how much?
I got it for $80.
$80?
Yeah, ECU, harness, fuse block, and everything.
Wow.
So it's the way to go in LS1 harness if you need a standalone like we're doing here. So,
okay.
Yep, and it'll be 3 wires to get this thing to fire up. It takes battery 12 volt, switch 12 volt, and then you can run the fuel pump as well. I think he's going to put it on the switch. I'm not sure what he's doing yet. But
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
So did you just drape it over and...
Yeah, I'm going to actually get going right now. Can you help me out here?
Yeah,
just gotta pull this out. Awesome. The best thing about these ignition coils is that they just plug in with this big harness plug right here, so that's really easy. Will's gonna wire in some EV1 connectors for us because these are different, but we will just kind of make sure everything's in the right place. And so yeah, start hooking things up. We still need to wire in all the EV1s, but this is all done now.
Okay.
You need to extend the alternator over here, and that'll be done.
1 wire.
2 throttle bodies.
Cider.
This is the same. So like we were talking about, this is the same as the truck one, which is very nice.
Okay.
Plugged in. Smog, fuck that, you don't need it. Sorry, cursing. More smog, don't care.
We curse all the time.
Injectors. I already plugged the coils again. We need to rewire all those
4 of these are
EV1s.
injectors?
Yeah, so it's
okay.
Right
This
here.
is the fuel line.
Yep. So that's all there.
This actually could run off fuel if we just hook it up.
Yeah. That's
So
what
we'll need to hook up the grounds. We can do that anywhere. It just goes back to the block in different spaces, and then we're gonna lift it back up. Oh, don't forget the oil cap. Where's the oil cap?
and
hey man, I'm still
Oh,
following
you're working on it.
Also, I have not run a
big
main
engine.
ground from the block to the chassis
No worries,
yet.
we'll figure that out.
Okay.
And then that's pretty much done. So the map sits up here or wherever you want to put it. We don't actually have to hook it up because you can actually tune these in map only.
Purely off the map.
Yeah,
for
so
the-
right. Don't worry about that. We'll hook it up later, but the map sits there. These are O2 wiring sensors we don't care about.
Is
What's
this a
up?
returnless fuel system?
Yes. Yeah, so that's why you got the Corvette filter.
I have a really quick question.
Yeah.
So, this is not electronic. This is going to be driven by cable.
DVC, drive-by cable.
Okay, so does that change anything with the ECU?
Yeah, they're different. So I converted my 240SX from cable to drive-by-wire, and they have a completely separate ECU over there, and the ECU cannot, or the drive-by cable ECU can't handle the drive-by-wire tables. Okay. So it's just like, it's a completely different software and hardware board inside there. So, but you can, it's basically the same.
So what is Will and the users at home going to be able to do with this ECU and the drive-by cable?
This is just a pretty standard setup. So most cars have a cable setup from like the time that we like to have cars, right? The 80s and 90s and all that stuff. So from the early 2000s on, everything's drive-by-wire, which is why I converted my 240 because I wanted to learn and see how it works. It's actually really badass because you can tune the throttle tip in.
Throttle map.
So it's basically like dumb traction control. So my car would just light the tires up really early, and I autocross, so it's like you need to be really soft with the inputs.
Right, so you can
So I remapped it
change
to like
the
come
curve
on.
so it comes on slow and then fast.
Basically you can have a short pedal throw, and it doesn't just whack the throttle open and blow the tires off. So It's not really important. It's just for my application. I like it. Cable is totally cool. Most people are going to want to do this because you don't have to do anything. You don't really have to do anything with the drive-by-wire cable either, but that's not a problem. So literally, most cars will just hook up to this bracket, do nothing, and you're good to go. So,
Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to end up using an E34 540i or 530i V8 BMW throttle cable because
it's longer or something.
the throttle, yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
It's same chassis clips, same pedal, everything,
Nice,
drive-by
yeah.
cable, and the throttle body is in the exact same spot with more or less the same clips. We can modify it to work.
Yeah, and I honestly think you should do whatever is easiest and whatever is most reliable and that you can repair.
Exactly.
So as little custom stuff as you can. Obviously, you're going to need a pan.
Right,
but,
and we have these parts.
Those are hard parts that don't matter, but like just all the little BS you want to do that stuff. So yeah.
So it goes battery to ECU, then to engine?
We have power.
You fucking guys.
This fucking thing runs, dude. I swear. If this thing runs right now, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Get your fucking ass over here, man.
The starter power is just jammed into the block right now. It's not even like bolted.
Is the battery?
I literally just wedged it in there.
You said it
No,
is.
no, that battery.
Look!
Is there? Hold on. Do we have TPS?
Yes.
And yes!
It works.
Fucking fire that
It's
bitch.
gonna fucking run. Fucking do
Keep
it.
cursing. Beep it out.
Fine, it doesn't. We run it.
there.
All right. Hold on. Which one was starter?
It's for the kids, man. You gotta
This one.
censor.
The kids need to learn.
The kids.
It's about to be quiet.
If this is this easy, I fucking left my goddamn ass on.
There's no way it's gonna run. It's just not possible.
There's no way. Right? No way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
It's not happening. Hey!
Fuck out of here!
Amazing.
Yeah, come on, bring it in, bring it in.
I need beer.
I participated in nothing.
Hey,
I didn't do anything either.
I was at work at 5 o'clock, put that in my carry-on, it's running. Several hours later.
Yeah.
Starter fluid. Needs more juice. Get it, get it.
Give it some juice. Let's
Go for it. Crank it.
keep it running.
Yeah, let it run.
Oh my god.
Hey,
America
Never sounded better.
everybody.
Oh,
Bring it in.
No,
America.
we're doing a hug on this one. Get your ass over here. That was fucking premium.
Dude, first start, no shit. No shit.
That's
It's so good.
joke
It's so good.
That's impressive.
Hey, did we hook up
Full
the battery?
standalone.
Oh yeah.
And it was running on 8 too.
Full,
Like no problem.
full standalone.
Part of the ECU. Well, the battery connected.
Literally just slapped the battery cable on it.
That was
and
the only
tap
problem.
tap fire.
Oil filter thing is
Oh, it's
missing
good.
everywhere.
Don't worry about that.
It's lubricating the ECU.
Yeah, we'll fix that later.
Rust prediction.
Oh my god.
That's
I
That
think
is
that
so
might just be
excellent.
finger tight.
Super excited.
I have a drift truck. Woo!
Yeah, it's just finger tight. That's why. That's
so awesome.
It was way too easy.
That's way too. That's so much easier than a BMW swap. I'm not gonna lie, that was like really easy.
It was so easy.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe that just ran.
I love LSs, dude. I'm sold.
You haven't even driven it yet.
I know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. I have one that I.
It's a
have been
V8.
driving.
Yeah, he's been transamming it, you know.
That's true, yeah.
They've been hating on me
Yeah,
hard.
you got-
I don't even
Is there a
care.
hooker in the
You gotta
trunk?
taste. You gotta taste the
I got
MS.
a taste of the sweet sauce. I mean, we need a diff. We need a fuel pump. We need suspension.
And
We need to
reinforcement.
figure out steering.
Fucking little fuel pump. The fuel filter.
We should probably
thing.
put some sort of exhaust.
Fuel filter
on it.
thing. Something for
Exhaust
exhaust.
would be nice.
Yeah, we gotta
All right, we're
channel
getting ahead
the
of
exhaust
ourselves.
somewhere.